Hey everybody, BigAl here. Originally I wasn't going to make this video, but it seems I have no other choice. There's this Goronchev thing going around, which I'm pretty sure you know by now. But the thing I find hilarious is that people are so willing to take Goronchev's side of the story just because he shows them everything, but they are not willing to take the other guy's point of the story. I'm the other guy. This is my story. What you're about to hear is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God. No smoke and mirrors, no bullshit, no brass tacks. Here we go. 2 years ago I started out on YouTube. I didn't do any rants. Instead, I did videos that I made using the movies. Then I started doing rants. Now keep in mind that when I started doing these rants, I didn't have any idea who the hell Goronchev was, okay? Then I started watching his videos shortly afterwards, and I thought he was a great guy. I thought he was awesome. I thought he was highly intelligent. And yeah, he was one of my inspirations for ranting. But keep in mind, so was Drinking with Bob, and George Carlin, and Louis Black. So he's not the only inspiration, yet he seems to think that is. But anyway, I made a video called Hey Goronchev. In fact, I still have it in my computer. And what it was basically a shout out to Goronchev, basically telling him, don't stop making your videos, you're awesome, fuck what the trolls think. And I also said to him, if you want to be a better vlogger, all you have to do is to stop saying and stop doing any long awkward pauses. And in that video I also talked about a personal experience with an ex-girlfriend of mine who I used to date, which I have absolutely no idea why I dated her, because she was controlling and she got extremely jealous if I even got close dating my friends. So anyway, we broke up, and all of a sudden she started spreading these rumors that I raped her. Of course nobody believed her. And that video caused me and Goronchev to be friends, and it also boosted up his popularity a little bit. Anyway, we started chatting on Stickam. We got really close. We became really close friends. And then he introduced me to his friend Fallen Chris. Then we became close friends. We started chatting on Stickam for months, mind you. This was for a long ass time. So anyway, I stopped chatting with him for a little bit to pick up on some personal stuff, and then I ran into Goronchev again. He was on Stickam. And I was talking to him, and he was like, hey, it's BigAl, you know, kind of poking fun of my name. Good times, good times. Then the misc happened. You know, the bodybuilding site that made fun of me for liking Goronchev. Now then, they were making fun of me for liking Goronchev, saying things like, oh, it's Mr. 30% and all that. And you know what? I made a video on them, and I was wrong for doing so. Because in making that video, I stooped to their level by calling them idiots and calling them morons, and saying that all bodybuilders do is juice up on steroids and look at themselves in the mirror and masturbate. That wasn't right of me, and I apologized for it. In fact, a week went by and they were still attacking me, not only on their forum, but on my page and on my videos. So, I got sick and tired of it. But then, some of them actually came up to me personally and said, hey, listen, we have nothing to do with this. These guys are just assholes, and we're sorry that you're going for this, but they will stop if you take off the video and apologize. So I said, okay, I'll do it. So, and I knew I was wrong, so I apologized, so I was about to apologize anyway. Another video called True Beauty, Who I Choose to Be. It was a 2-part video. You can check it out in my old videos. And basically in that video, not only did I apologize to the misc, but I also made it a clear point not to make fun of anybody for how they look or what they look like. And in that video, I mentioned Goronchev and said that I like his older videos, but I don't like his newer videos because they are not his vlogs. They are not vlogs. They are sexual fantasies that he was talking about, and I didn't want to hear about it. So I lost interest in him. And after I made that video, the people from the MISC were personally messaging me saying, "Dude, you rock. Dude, you're awesome. Thank you so much for making a lot of courage coming out and saying stuff like that. We want you to try our site out." So I said, "Okay, I'll try out your site." So I go on bodybuilding.com and I take a look at some of the stuff. You know, ask some questions like, "Oh, what should I eat?" You know, to help me lose weight. And because I lost interest. Not because of the people that were there. It's just that the methods that they were using to lose weight, I didn't want to be... I'm going to be honest with you, I wouldn't be able to be dedicated to that stuff. Taking vitamins that I don't need, taking supplements that I don't want to do that. So I've been doing the old-fashioned thing. Drinking lots of water and joining my YMCA. And reducing the portions that I eat. And so far, it's actually doing pretty good. It's actually doing... Yeah, slowly but surely I'm losing weight. And another person from the MISC, actually no, bodybuilding.com, came up to me, personally messaged me on YouTube, and told me that I inspired him. He told me this story that he was about to take steroids to impress this one girl, and because of my video that drove him to tears and moved him, he decided to do it naturally, and because of that, he impressed this girl, and they are now engaged. Now, I have absolutely no idea how the fuck that counts as being pwned by the MISC if they're coming up to me and congratulating me. Now then, a few days later, I got a personal message from Goronchev, and in it he said that I was a backstabber, that I was a jerk, that I was a liar, that I was a cheater, and that he didn't want anything to do with me ever again. So, well, yeah, I was taken back. Man, I didn't think it was that bad, what I said. So I was taken back, and I decided to move on. Now keep in mind, several months have passed, almost a year, and then all of a sudden he makes this video on me, calling me his literally biggest fan. Oh boy, a fat joke. Congratulations. Congratulations on pointing out the obvious. And in this video, he takes an old video of mine, the Hey Goronchev video, the one that helped me and him become good friends, the one that helped him boost his popularity up a little bit. He is taking it and he is warping it around and making it say things that I've never said. And then, I decided to ignore it. But then, he comes out with this other video. The so-called exposure video, 46 minutes long. Now, before I go into this video, I want to keep in mind that I've been talking with these two, Falling Chris and Goronchev, for months. And that in this video, whatever they're talking about is based on stuff that happened eons ago. So at this point, it shouldn't even fucking matter. At this point, it should have been dead and buried. But no. No particular order, I'm going to be talking about this shit. First off, the whole stalker incident. In this video, he claims that I'm a stalker, and he has personal messages from me to her. First off, I like to say, if she had a problem with me sending her messages, then why the fuck didn't she say anything about it? She didn't say anything about it, so it's her own goddamn fault. I didn't know she didn't want me messaging her. She never told me, so I thought it was okay to send her messages. But no. Apparently, I'm a stalker because I send who I thought was my friend messages. And that I stick-hand with her several times. And she never seemed to have a fucking problem with it. But no. No. Now all of a sudden, they label me as a stalker because I sent them these messages. So apparently, if you send your friend messages, you're a stalker. which means I'm surrounded by stalkers because my friends message me constantly. It's no different than AOL Instant Messenger. It's no different than Yahoo. It's YouTube. You send your friend messages, they message you back. That's how it fucking works. And besides, yet he's the one writing down everything that I've ever said, everything that I've ever done, everything that I have said, and he's still doing it. So who's the stalker here?